What if everything you knew about Chernobyl's suicide squad was wrong? In 1986, 3 men waded into radioactive water beneath the reactor to prevent a second explosion that could have devastated most of Europe. For decades, the world believed all 3 died within weeks, poisoned by radiation. That part of the story was never true. The Vintage Files archive has recovered case file DH-004, the Chernobyl Divers, 3 ordinary plant workers sent into the dark to prevent a disaster nobody could have contained. Days after the initial explosion, engineers realized a second, far larger blast was possible. Molten reactor material was slowly burning through the floor toward pools of water used to cool the reactor. And if the two ever met, the resulting steam explosion could have devastated most of Europe. The only way to stop it was to drain the pools manually by opening 2 valves in a flooded radioactive basement. Nobody could guarantee the men who went in would come back out. On May 4, 1986, mechanical engineer Alexei Ananenko, senior engineer Valery Bezpalov, and shift supervisor Boris Baranov volunteered. Wearing only wetsuits, carrying handheld flashlights, they waded through knee-deep radioactive water in near-total darkness. There were no oxygen tanks, no special suits, just 3 men searching by feel for a pipe they'd only seen on a blueprint. When the flashlight beam finally caught it, they turned the valves. Water rushed out beneath them. The second explosion never happened. For years, their story was classified. When it finally emerged, the legend that spread was simple and grim. The 3 men had died from radiation poisoning within weeks, a suicide mission that saved millions. Even a major television series later dramatized their deaths as certain. The truth was different. All 3 men survived the mission. Boris Baranov lived until 2005, dying of an unrelated heart condition. Alexei Ananenko and Valery Bezpalov lived for decades afterward, both continuing to work in the nuclear industry for years. In 2018 and 2019, Ukraine finally awarded them formal honors. Ananenko, asked about it decades later, said simply, "I never felt like a hero. I was doing my job." The archive remembers the men the world thought it had lost. Follow the Vintage Files archive for more untold records.